What is your Sanskrit word for war? Question.
Before you commit to him, ask him the Sanskrit word for war.
Do you want to know the smartest way to beat your competition? Let them disqualify themselves. The 2016 film Arrival is a masterclass in doing just that. Let's break it down right now. This is the first time in the film where Colonel Webber, played by Forrest Whitaker, comes to meet Louise Banks, played by Amy Adams.
You on everyone's list when it comes to translations. I have something I need you to translate for me. You hear any words? Phrases?
I don't know.
So what can you tell me?
I can tell you that it's impossible to translate from an audio file. I would need to be there to interact with them.
You didn't need that Farsi translation.
I didn't need it because I already knew the language, but this is...
I know what you're doing.
Now, this is where things get familiar. Unfortunately, it happens many, many times. So your potential client, or Webber in this case, gives you almost nothing to work with and asks almost the impossible. He gets a bit uppity and then decides to leave and then says, well, I'm going to check out your competitor.
Colonel, you mentioned Berkeley. Are you going to ask Danvers next?
Maybe.
Before you commit to him, ask him the Sanskrit word for war and its translation.
She doesn't beg for this job, but what she does do is land that killer blow, lay that seed of doubt to challenge her competitor, and then she goes to sleep.
On it.
Colonel?
Gavish, he says it means an argument. What do you say it means?
A desire for more cows.
Back to bags.
So Webber's taken a bait. He's gone to her competitor, asks the qualifying question, and is not happy with the answer. And then, of course, he comes back. This is all about positioning and not persuasion. When you guide a prospect to discover the gap in their choice, you become the obvious expert. In sales, marketing, and business in general, the best way to win isn't always by selling harder. It's by asking the right question at the right time. Next time you have a prospect that says they're considering a competitor, don't panic, don't argue. Just ask them a question that makes them rethink their choice. And that question will be particular to you. That's something you need to go away and think about and be ready for it, because it does happen. It happens all the time. What question would you ask them to make them rethink their choice? What is your Sanskrit word for war? Question.